And welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Link is giving me an eye roll at that intro. Last time we started the Tower of the Gods, and this time we're gonna finish it. What was that last time? This is right where we left off, and I should remember what I was talking about like 2 minutes ago. You could kill the Beamos, but you want arrows. Sorry, dude. I just threw you across the room. And you kind of need arrows for this, so I'm gonna try to get arrows from this, hopefully. Nope, nope. Trade pendant, want. Such a waste of time, but I don't care. So, yeah. Okay, arrows, we're good. Ow. We're not good. We're on half health, that's not as horrible as it could have been. Okay, so there's a treasure chest. That's the thing. This is a fancy one, so it's got a fancy item for us. Probably the boss key. Yeah, it's not like I don't already know this game. Okay, so then these dudes turn to life, and we actually get to show how to kill them, because I've been running from them the entire time. Hit him in the back. Actually, when they're right next to each other, you can accidentally hit the spikes of the other, so I'd recommend getting them kind of spaced out first. I'm learning this just now, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, you have to be very careful. And then they actually spin around and then blow up. No, really. 1 rupee? Come on. I hope this guy drops hearts. There was a place to get hearts, but it's just been nice to save. Of course, a bomb. You don't even need. No, wait, you do need bombs. What the heck am I thinking? Oh, I know. I'm thinking of Super Mario 64. Actually, I know I said that in a super mocking tone. I don't know if it picked up, but you actually. This is like Super Mario 64. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. I totally broke the game. These guys are easy because they fire in one direction. The pink one's home. So yeah. So I'm gonna avoid this dude. YOLO. And then take a hit anyway. Oh yeah, and then you can shoot these dudes too. Actually, I'm gonna grapple. Oh. Wow. These guys are just not cooperating. Another heart, please? Oh, good. Okay, we're back to full health. And we have to deal with more. Okay. Boom. And... boom. And that one-shot the fairy actually should show off this. Something you can do with fairies is you can catch them in bottles, which is actually really mean if you think about it. I've heard the point that this is the plot of Super Mario 3D World. Bowser kidnaps the Sprixie princesses, but like Link is constantly shoving fairies into bottles, so how come he gets away with it? How come he doesn't get in trouble? How come Mario doesn't have to put on a Katsu and track down Link for trapping fairies in bottles? Actually, Super Mario 64, okay, you've done well to find your way to this place. Oh, this is auto-scrolling. Oh, we've chosen one. Accept this final challenge. I don't know if that's actually Hylian has saying. See why I said this is Super Mario 64? Yes. That was a little twist. Oh yeah, the floor is electrified around the arena, so yeah, don't fall. Shoot the eye. Shoot the eye. Each eye takes like 2 shots. Or is it 3? Can't tell. The eyes on the hands eventually respawn, then it opens up the big statue's eyes. And you can shoot them, but oh yeah, he does this. And then you can resume fighting. I'm missing a lot of arrows. This doesn't bode well, so you just have to run over and feed him a bomb. And rinse and repeat. This is a Zelda game, so yeah, you should know by now that these bosses are not exactly, like, evolving. Oh, another fire attack? Cannon? I think it's a cannon, actually. Yeah, you don't want to fall into that lower level with the lights coming up, because you will actually take damage. 9 arrows left. I think we can do this. Oh shoot, I'd have to get every shot from now on to actually do this without an arrow refill. So gotta play it a little safe. He'll give you more arrows if you run out. That's something I'll point out just now. I think it'd be really cool to not have to use that though. Okay, 1 arrow left and 1 hit left, so boom. Perfect fight. Okay, I did miss a ton, so it's not a perfect fight, but you know, I didn't have to wait for it to drop more arrows. And interestingly enough, it actually drops arrows out of its nose, so... The chosen one? What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path you have chosen. I didn't choose anything! Well, I chose to play the game, but... And this is probably one of the bizarrest cutscenes. Like, just watch this. Yeah, this is a point where, like, I am not, like, too broken up about this being a 3-hour run, because I don't even know if I want to pick that up. Anyway, we cleared that, so what lies ahead? No one knows except me, because I've already played this game, and probably you if you've also played this game. It's not like this is a unpopular game. Some people hate it, but, you know, I think the majority still like it. Okay, so this is a giant bell. So do this. Logical thing. That might be the same bell effect from Super Paper Mario. It sounds exactly the same now that I think about it. I have to look it up, actually see if I'm not losing my mind. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, yeah, they fast travel you down. You don't have to climb all the way back down. You have done well, Link. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. This does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond that ring of light, you'll see shimmering in the waves before you. Here your trial begins. Are you ready, Link? I'm not reading that fast enough. I'm kidding. So we enter the light. Yeah, and this totally seems like a safe idea. Just drown. Link is trying to hold his breath because he thinks he'll drown, but then he realizes that, hey, you can breathe. He's like, hey, I'm cool with that. We are now in Hyrule. Not Lowrule, Hyrule. I wish I could make that pun, but it's actually a thing. I did not realize Hyrule was so close to the ocean in the last game. You're probably wondering where we are, aren't you? I already said. There's not enough time, so a good thing I did explain it. So I had to go find something in the castle and kill Ganon with it. Sounds like an easy job, right? Okay, so first person mode. Just because we can. And I haven't shown it off very much. I like this. This is completely frozen in time. It's like a bubble universe. Just put it in sci-fi terms. And because it's underwater. Oh, okay, that was corny. High path is the exit. Okay, I'm just trying to keep a mental note because I always get lost here. Because there are 2 exits, I always take the wrong one. Alright, Link, I'll need you to listen to me for a moment. Blah 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 blah. Just let me solve the puzzle. Okay, the reason I was so quick to skip it was this puzzle takes forever. You have to spin the blocks. That doesn't sound that bad, but trust me, it is. I don't know, maybe it isn't that hard and I just make it harder than it needs to be. But I just always have the hardest time with this puzzle. That goes here. Oh, actually, of course, just as I say that, I'm actually having I'm like speedrunning this. Okay, this is not a speedrun. This is a slow run. Awesome game is done slowly. Actually, be slow, go quick. I might have messed this up. We'll have to. Yeah, I think I might have messed this up actually. Pull this down. One more. Morikai. If you listen to lots of Vocaloid, you'll probably know what that means. Morikai. That would be something really bizarre to actually let's play. Just like do a run of all the songs on like hard mode. So, well, it's still Subia Town, so obviously the world is something's still super wrong. But this is glowy and in color, and we're still in color, so time travel, like, if it literally would look sepia. I mean, no it wouldn't, but I'm just kidding. Cool Easter egg, but I won't point it out until after the cutscene. She is such a puzzle to decipher with no small feat. You're telling me. Now take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. Okay, sounds like a plan. Pulling the Master Sword seems to have had an effect on the rest of the castle. Might not have been the best idea to, you know, like leave every enemy standing before pulling it. Just saying. Okay, there are a lot of Easter eggs I'm going to cover after this cutscene, as I said. But yeah, these guys come to life now. And we have to take them all out. This is why I hate this area. Actually, it's not too bad. Not gonna lie. So we got the Master Sword. You got the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. So who cares about Orca's sword? This is something I actually dislike about these games. Now, Link just like tosses the items. That like, who cares about that dinky old wooden sword? And this becomes even more apparent later on in the game. I'm like, where did Link get that scabbard from? I forgot what those are called, but okay, Easter egg time. Going on an Easter egg hunt. Sages on the windows. So you have Ruto. I don't know that guy's name, sorry. Saria. That's Ganon, actually, I think. Darinia, Impa, the Burra? I don't know. And the Triforce on both sides. Wow, I'm probably would lose my Zelda fan card. Actually, not knowing the name of the 7 Sages. Well, at least I knew who Saria was. That was good. If you forget who Saria is, then something is seriously wrong. And then the statue closes back up. But one thing I don't get is the monsters know that there's something under there. Okay, so all these dudes are alive now. Another thing, after I take out these punks, I should point out that even if we want to, there's a force field. So we are stuck here unless you are a speedrunner. There's a way to go out of bounds and actually fly through to the other side. And if you do that, you actually have to, I think, save and quit out. But it'll put you on, I think you actually do it over on that exit, not the one with to the ship. Or the boat, actually. It's not a ship, it's a boat. But, basically, it actually puts you on the wrong side of Hyrule, but you basically, if you like save and quit and reload, it'll like put you on the right side. So that's how you basically speedrun this area, in case you were wondering. He might have done it as SGDQ a couple weeks ago. I haven't had time to watch the Wind Waker run because it's like 3 hours long. Another Knight's Quest. Orca said to collect those. Oh yeah, you can only counter enemies that you're currently locked. You can only counter the enemy you're currently locked onto, which is kind of a bummer. There's another trick about these Dark Nuts that I want to show, but I can't because they have their helmets. Oh yeah, you can knock enemies into each other. I forgot that. That guy's down. So you can also give people a taste of their medicine if you want. Oh yeah, he's armored. Hold on, dude. Okay, there. If you take out their helmet, you can actually use the grappling hook to steal a nice quest sword from them, and also hearts. So, good way to farm. This is a good place to farm Knight's Quest for later. It was a really good opportunity to go back to Outcast. Not Outcast, Outset. What am I thinking? Outcast Island. Totally different meaning. You can also steal the skull necklace from those guys, which is helpful. I think I already demonstrated that though. That the exit is also blocked in addition to the entrance. But yeah, I think it's like if you get up to that second floor and like glide with Deku Leaf perfectly, like pixel perfect, frame perfect, everything. Yeah, you can like clip through the wall. I don't know how it's done more specifically than that. I hear a darknet somewhere, but I don't know where. I think it's second floor. If I can figure out how to do the trick I demonstrated, but that's not gonna happen. Also, I think the sword is a little stronger, even though something is clearly wrong with it if you played Ocarina. Like the cross guard. I don't know why it took me so long to think of the name, but the cross guard is like all like squished together. I don't know if you noticed that if you played Ocarina. Yeah, the cross guard's all smushed in. So that's kind of weird. Like what does that mean? That's what I thought when I was younger. Like, why does this not look like the Master Sword? Why does this look kind of sucky, actually? I should take out the Dark Knight first. I'm used to I was trying to switch targeting with the right stick, but it's actually the left. You have to re-tap the left trigger. I was thinking Hyrule Warriors, which I also wanted to let's play at some point. Just saying. But the thing is, like, here's the problem. I don't want to start over because I'm like level 90 with Zelda and like level 80 with Link. I don't want to have to grind that all over again. And I want to show adventure mode, but that would take like an eon to just show all that. Is that all of them? Nope. Oh, I'm an idiot. He was just to the left of me the whole time. I need to go up there anyway, so no harm done. Okay, that's probably not the fastest way to take out a Dark Knight, but hey, it works. They're not that bad. Just counter. Ow, I did that too early. There must be one more somewhere. I can't remember. Basically counter and then you can attack him pretty easily. Oh, he was like hiding. Okay, that's why I couldn't see him. These guys are just fast to just pummel. It's not really worth countering if you ask me. That should be the last guy. No? Pick this up. By saying, yeah, the adjacent corner, or opposite corner. What am I thinking adjacent? But yeah, like in Twilight Princess, these guys are the worst. I'm pretty sure you can actually get to a point where you can't beat these guys at all. Like, if you miss a move, I think if you like miss one of the like Howling Stones in Twilight Princess and don't get like some of the counter moves, I think they are like unbeatable. So yeah, make sure to use Howling Stones regularly. But this isn't Twilight Princess, this is a Wind Waker. Not about Twilight Princess. I just want to replay Twilight Princess for fun at some point. Yo, dude. Long last, the preparations are complete. You must. Okay, that was important. So basically, Forsaken Fortress. So back into the light. Oh yeah, remember how lost I got in Forsaken Fortress? Oh, I didn't get very lost? Well, then now I'm gonna get lost because I had a good first run. That's how this stuff works. Okay, so we're back out in the overworld. Might do some more off-screen stuff after this, but this is a little on the short side. It depends on, okay, if we can find a cyclone within the next like 5 minutes, we'll do that. Not sure where all the cyclone spawn points are, to be honest, so we can do that one other fairy island that I know you can do at this point in the game. Oh hey! This is a thing. This is a big octo. Shoot its eye. It's as simple as that. You have to hit each eye a couple times, I think. I don't know how many times. I really should have gotten the upgrade arrow for this. Oh man. I might run out of arrows in all sincerity. Oh, you can just lock on. Well, that makes it so much easier. Oh yeah, you are timed. If you get sucked in too far, you actually can't complete it. So you have to hurry. I hope this isn't a heart container. Come on, don't miss. Oh yeah, seagulls usually indicate where a big octo is. So if you see a lot of seagulls flying around, that probably means there's a big octo. There's actually a chart that says where all of them are. One, I'll be getting one, I know for sure. I did not mean to run into this guy. Wow, that happened. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was having trouble with this earlier because I was trying to salvage some other stuff and I was having the hardest time actually gauging it. I had the audio off too, so I couldn't even hear it when it was loudest. I hope this isn't the piece of heart because I think there's one octo that gives you a piece of heart. And it's an orange rupee, but that's 100 rupees, so we are so good. Might as well just sail around a little more. My problem was I went south instead of west, duh. Because where we saw the cyclone before was like northwest of the tower. We have 6 arrows, which is really scary going into this next spot. I don't know if the cyclones are tied to weather also. Like, do they only show up at like night? And can they show up in the day too? I don't actually know. It's actually cool with games if you play them like obsessively, and then you get to the point where you still just you think you know everything, and then you still learn something new about it. It's really cool. It doesn't happen too often. Cyclone anywhere? That's a fairy fountain, but I think we did that one already. Yeah, I normally around the Triangle Islands you get a lot of cyclones, so I wish I remember where the Triangle Islands were. Because I'm having a hard time remembering where any of them are, like relative to where we are. Oh, there's a cyclone. So it was right about here. Okay, so we're gonna go into the cyclone, which sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? But yeah, that's Zephos' brother. Let the winds of Cyclos' wrath blow you away. Oh man, I did not bring enough arrows for this. First try? No. If you run out of arrows, you... Oh, I hit him once. If you run out of arrows, you're kind of doomed, by the way. So make it count. Like that. How many times do I have to hit him? Okay, 3. It's a Zelda game. What was I thinking? It'd be more than 3. That's a heck of an arm you got there. And whatnot. No one's so... Wow. Maybe people of Hyrule are just dumb. No wonder their kingdom fell to ruin. Caught the Wind Waker. Har har. Let's see if you can handle this. Up, right, left, down. Down, right, left, up. It seems to be a common pattern in games, that kind of zigzaggy direction kind of thing. You learned the Ballad of the Gales. That's important. Hands of a Wind Waker like you, my adorable cyclones will be as happy as can be. You need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call my cyclones. So, I guess I'll head home for... What? Okay, never mind. I'm not good at reading. You can tell. So we have 1 arrow to spare, so let's just fire a victory shot. Anyway, let's demonstrate. And another song that you'll probably get sick of by the end of the game, because you have to warp a lot. So where we want to warp is actually not... Okay, that's the problem. I can't remember this game. This actually... Yeah, let's just go back to Windfall. That was close. Nice little restaging area, I guess. Yeah, the far left warp, which would have been the closest, actually has a little problem to it. But it kind of doesn't become apparent why. You can't do anything with it until late game. Okay, after the next dungeon. I might as well just end off with this. I don't know what letter this is. 1 letter. How are you, Link? Okay, so this is, Oh, I've had times where I've literally gone to Outset and gotten this letter, which is the most redundant thing ever. It's like, oh, I'm right outside. So we finished the Tower of the Gods, got the Master Sword, and got the Ballad of Gales. I think that's a pretty good stopping place. So next time on the Wind Waker, I don't know, because I might want to do side quest stuff as well. So maybe for Forsaken Fortress, maybe not. We'll see.